Welcome to the SupaTea Podcast Show, where I, the curator of the SupaTea Podcast Show, you can tell I did not rehearse, right? I had to pause and think, like, okay, what am I telling these people? Well, this is what I'm telling you. I'm telling you what the SupaTea Podcast Show is about. It is about living freely, living fearless, and having safe spaces. So that's what this space is here. This is a space where I live freely, which means I don't put myself into a box. Don't allow myself to be boxed. This is a non-judgmental zone where you can express yourself respectfully. I'm an adult, so I expect the adults that come in here to behave like adults, and if you don't, then you're gonna have to get up on out of here. So, if you were with me yesterday as I was living freely and fearless, I had decided to go to a gallery and share my art, but I did not do any thorough research on the gallery. I know some key pointers about the gallery, but I did not know like the time they were open. I didn't even know the name of them. I just knew the location. So I went directly there, which was great because I got to get the name. I got to experience some jazz in the park. It was wonderful. And a lot of people, I'm a new artist, by the way. Well, I'm a new paid artist. Art actually was something that I've been doing since a very little girl. It was a skill that I discovered very early on, but unfortunately coming up in the neighborhoods that I came up in, it was like, I didn't know anything about art. They didn't glorify art. So it was like, oh, okay, I got some skill, but so what? That's corny. That was my mindset, you know? I didn't recognize that it was a lucrative and a freeing experience until I got much older. And then I recognized through my own personal travels and experiences, like, I love it. Like, I can just be good, happy Monday. I'm excellent. Thank you. Much love, be more. I am talking. So the SupaTea Podcast channel, if you're new here, is all about living freely, living fearless, in a safe space. I'm holding this top right here because I'm about to put some tarnish on here. So she is complete. She's complete. But this one right here is all the way complete. And I don't know if you can catch it because I don't have the ring light on. Maybe I should put it on. Okay, I don't know why it's not coming on. I got it plugged in. Remember that no one knows better than you what's best for you. Okay, I don't know why it's not on. But I'm trying to catch the glare because I do have this by the window. But anyway, there's a shine on here. I don't know if I get it closer, you can see it. It's a little tricky angle maybe. Anyway, okay, there we go. You can see it now. There's a gloss on here. And people are like, how you get it so shiny? I put tarnish on it. I protect it. Like, this is livelihood, you know? I'm not just creating it to throw it out there in the world. I'm creating it to share with the world. I'm giving the world quality. So let me let you know, this is where I get my, from. This is where I get my art supplies from, Blick. And I get my art supplies from Blick. This right here is natural duck, cotton duck. So they get quality canvases, quality art. And this right here is what this is the tarnish. It looks white, but it dries clear and it dries shiny. So I'm gonna put some of that in this little top right here. These are the paints that I've been using. I like acrylic a lot. I haven't messed with oil yet, but these are the paints I use. All acrylics. I like acrylics. All acrylics. So I'm just tarnishing her so that she could be prepared tomorrow. I was gonna go today, but I recognized, hey, why bring just one of my pieces when I could bring all of the pieces I have completed, which is this one, the one I just showed you, and also this one. Ooh. In other words, the greatest opportunities, often the ones we need most, they simply aren't obvious. They're hidden. This one right here. This one is not completed yet. So I'm going to complete her today. Her hands is a little, so definitely needs to be touched up. I'm going to finish drawing in her body and doing her details and stuff. But as you can see, she's sitting in the green pasture. And I recognize early on in this year, this is the stage I'm at. I'm at the stage where I literally just relax. Just relax. That's what that Bible scripture is about. That tells you about how God allows you to sit in green pastures. It's like you relax and you truly let in the divine be your governance. You're not trying to figure out shit on your own, which is very challenging for an intellectual, you know? Very challenging for an intellectual. So you just go over it. It's real simple. It's not really complex. I kind of wish I had a bigger brush. But I guess this one is better. Yeah. And it's a little bit older now, but in 1998, the band called the Voodoo Dolls released a song called Iris. And that's all I'm dropping what I would love to shine that on iPod. Introduced me to that like thousands of times. And even 24 years later, gives me chills listening. So if you just go over it, and it protects it from UV lights, it protects it from water. Not saying like anybody would put a painting in water, but you just never know. You know? I'm going to make sure that my customers have the quality that they invested into my art for, you know. And I'm grateful to be able to be appreciated for my art while I'm still here in the flesh, you know. Boss Scott, unfortunately, really, well, I can't say that. He did get appreciated while he was in the flesh. He just had a very different path than mine. I'm refilling it right now. My little top. I definitely need more art supplies. Welcome, welcome. If you're here at the SupaTea Podcast Show today, this is a channel about living freely and living fearless. And I am just coating some of my art with some tarnish to protect it. That's what's happening. That's what I'm doing. You might hear what I listen to in the morning played in the background, which is motivational stuff. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. So what I'm doing is putting tarnish. This is the tarnish. This is what it's in. I poured it in there. And when I got that in there, that's going to make the picture protected. Okay, Johnny, the verse is aligned with the movie, but the chorus is revolutionary, big, beautiful, powerful chorus. It's going to protect her. You have to make sure your painting is dry. They suggest 72 hours. She's been dry for months. For the most part. There were pieces up here where this was holding it that I had to fill in. But I think it's going to be okay. I think she's fine. And, I'm paraphrasing a direct quote, but that's the idea. One of the deepest, most powerful, beautiful songs I've ever heard is Pastor. Even the song title, he says, was named after a country singer Welcome, welcome, welcome to the SupaTea Podcast Show. Thank you for the likes. I'm like, I guess you want to see. This stuff goes quick out of here. Varnish, baby, Varnish. All of these supplies are actually at Blick. Blick has everything. If you're into art, if you want to get into art, I recommend go to Blick. This is where I got my easel from. And my easel is foldable. Make sure I get it this time. I am going to put several quotes on it though. They suggest to wait at least 3 hours in between the coats. So how's everybody doing this morning? Okay, this evening. That is funny. Y'all can hear me though. And hear my motivational stuff playing in the background. You can't even see over her, huh? Half of her arm is out and you can only see my hand right now. What you need is to go to another channel. See, this let me break down. Freedom, I need you. I don't even know those words, but y'all know that song. It's a Kanye song. I break chains all by myself. Oh, I'ma keep running till it's something. Boom. Hey, welcome to the SupaTea Podcast Show. We live freely and fearlessly here. Thank you for coming in. I'm applying some tarnish right here. It's not tarnish, it's varnish. Hopefully you guys see that. It's for acrylics. You put it on top of the acrylics, it protects the acrylics. I'm using this little top because I don't know where my other stuff is at, to be honest with you. I've had some housing issues, and these housing issues have been, it's a miracle that this stuff survives, but it did survive. So welcome. You want to know about the SupaTea Podcast Show? This is the channel where I focus on freedom, fearlessness, positive motivation, and I televise it to inspire and motivate others to also live freely. One my little steps at a time. So of course I'm not going to be on here for 3 hours while she dries. The first coat dries, but she got the first coat. Thank you for coming on with me while I do my first coat. Varnish on my painting. Now I'm gonna wash this brush, wash my hands, let her dry for a couple of hours, come back. But thank you for coming in today to the SupaTea Podcast Channel. I appreciate you all. This is just one of the many talents that I have decided, you know what, it's time to share this not only digitally, because I was BSing at first. Not BSing, but I was a little nervous. I was a little nervous. I was like, well, I'm going to just show it online. And then I realized, but that's not all I do, So what is showing my art online going to do if that's not all I do, And I'm like, I need to actually interact. Like, it's cool. I love having these platforms, but like, I'm truly dope in person too. So when I'm out and about and I'm mingling and I'm meeting people, I always get favorable responses. So I'm like, that's what I need to utilize. I need to utilize my authenticity. I can't even get the word out. I need to utilize my authenticity. I need to actually meet people and introduce them to my stuff personally. It's one thing online. You guys are like all over the world. I got people in England, people in Baltimore, people all over the world. But I'm literally in a space, a city. I'm looking out the window. I'm literally in a city where they appreciate art and they love art. And so many artists of different mediums have come through this city. So I'm here for a reason. I'm going to get my coins. I'm going to get all my coins, even though let me tell you what I was studying recently, okay? I'm going to let you guys know what I was studying recently. And why? Why does it mean back? Why does this mean everything to me? Well, because at the time, I knew nothing. I understood nothing. Nothing about speaking or media, audio, video, nothing about running a business. But more importantly, I knew very little about life. This is what I've been studying recently. And when I tell you I deep dived, did I deep dive? And then I recognized, yeah. But I am not considered a qualified investor as of yet. But here's my prophecy. This time next year, I am a qualified investor. And I got the books to prove it. And this is how I'm investing. I'm only investing this way. It's cool, it's fun playing with the little, with the little guys. I'm ready to play with the big guys. I'm really ready to play with the big guys. So, as I live freely, live fearlessly, in color, as a colored, okay, that was a corny joke. I encourage you, whatever you are, hopefully you're all humans, right? There might be some bots in here, who knows? We're watching this today. Like, what Miss Bay up to? I'm living my best life. Ooh, I ain't going back and forth with anybody. Living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with anybody. Living my best life. Ooh, I ain't going back and forth with anybody. Thank you. Ooh, thank God for the good eyes I got. Lena. I'm all about women power. I just want you to know. Power to the women. Power to the women. Like, we do so much. We go through so much. And then when I see us outside, just like, la da 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 da. Like, I know. At least a week out of the month, you feel like shit. I know you do. Because your uterus is going like this. And then it's going like this. And you just walking around like, da da da. I just admire us. I admire women. I'm a woman, and being a woman, a lot, especially coming into this stage of my life in my 40s, is like, oh shit. 40s is different. 40s is all of your hormones for your life, like all at once. That's what 40s is. So yeah, it's very intense. And it's the perfect time for me to share with the world, right? It's the perfect time. I know who the fuck I am. I don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks of me. And yeah, so she's gonna dry. It takes about 3 hours before this tarnish dries. Varnish. This is what it is. If you're into art, if you want to try art, go to Blake. This folds. My easel folds. It folds. It's adjustable. It's the best easel ever. You can't really see it, but I'm still working on visuals and all that good stuff. I feel like I missed some spots. You go wash this brush. This is the one that's already completed. You can see the shine on her. Can y'all see the shine? Y'all see the shine? You'll get her sister shining too. And then we're going to finish the other sister, which is right here. We're going to finish her. She needs to be finished. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I think I'm going to finish her. I don't know if I'm going to finish her with you guys watching, but I might finish her with you guys watching. So I have some laundry to do by hand. And I'm not even going to freaking complain. It's a blessing. It's a blessing that thank you, Lena. It's a blessing that these hands work. I'm grateful for everything. I encourage you, whatever your passion is, go for it. Do not leave your day job. That's not my suggestion now, because you're going to need capital to fund your dreams. But go after it. And you never know, your dreams, what you love to do, if you're not doing that as a profession right now, it is very possible for you to monetize on the things that you love to do. That is possible. There are millions of people doing it already, and I'm happy to be joining into that echelon of freedom. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Happy Monday.